Hello and welcome to the Media Man movie review, where we talk about movies you may have seen, may not have seen, and if you have seen them, it's just been a really long time. I'm Ben, and I'm joined with my co-host
Grant.
Blant Fant, and we were gonna have another special guest, but he was lame and crapped out on us
Multiple times. Multiple times.
multiple dates.
That boy is as flexible as a brick, Ben. As flexible as a brick.
Made made Caleb look responsible.
That's pretty hard to do, making Caleb look responsible.
Yeah, it took like 75 tries to get Caleb to agree on a date, or even follow through on a date.
I will say, though, he has gotten better, though.
That is true. Since he became homeowner boy,
I mean, he's not really a homeowner, he's like a renter.
home renter boy.
Renter boy. Responsibility boy.
Responsibility
What's that? I hate that. That's scary.
questionable. Caleb, responsibility? I think not.
And to think I almost, if you guys don't know what we're talking about Carter. And to think I almost asked Carter to help us out with that day that you were busy moving and all.
In his defense, today, no, wait, it was yesterday. Yesterday, he was doing graduation stuff for his brother and everything, which is cool and all. But like the three other times we tried to coordinate, what happened?
Boy was slacking, is what's happened.
Yeah,
All right, enough shitting on Carter. Carter, if you listen to this, we love you, my dude. Best roomie ever.
but I like shitting on Carter.
No, bad Ben. All right,
Okay.
Ben. What do you want to talk about today? Because I'm on the fence about some things. So, do you got anything you want to talk about?
I like turtles.
Well, we all know you like turtles. Oh, did
Actually,
you,
our listeners don't.
bro? You are Ben, the turtle mentality man.
Yeah, but like out of our listeners, I'm pretty sure Dylan is the only one that knows that.
I do want to talk about. Did you end up watching at all the Field of Dreams game, the
No,
baseball game?
they're coming out with
No,
a game.
no. God damn it.
I know it's a movie.
They played a real game at the Field of Dreams. I think it was yesterday
Oh,
or 2 days ago. I think it was yesterday.
oh. Ben doesn't watch sports.
Maybe he
Ben,
should.
maybe he should not, because F you.
Well, anyways, the Yankees and the White Sox played at the Field of Dreams. Like, so the movie, it's actually kind of relevant to this podcast. The movie Field of Dreams came out, like, I think in the 80s or 90s. And then it became such an iconic movie that eventually not the NFL, what's happening? The MLB, built a baseball, like a major league baseball stadium right next to where the movie was shot.
Ooh,
And they eventually played a game there, which was, I think, yesterday. And a cool thing, what they did was they had, I guess, the major team in the movie was like the White Sox, and so they actually had the White Sox playing that game, and the White Sox uh, designed uniforms specifically for this game, and so did the Yankees. But the White Sox designed uniforms that were uniforms that the players in the movie, like dead old players, wore back in like the early 1900s. So that was pretty cool.
really? That's awesome.
Yeah. And a cool thing that they did was in the movie, all the like the ghost dead players or whatever come out, like they walk out of a cornfield to the baseball field. So what they did for like the pre-show before the game, Kevin Costner, the main actor in the movie, he walked out of the cornfield first, and I don't know if there was, I think there might have been some dialogue, but then they had all of the players walk out of the cornfield too, like they were coming out just like they did in the movie.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I thought that was really, really cool. Super cool throwback.
Before you said it, I was blanking on the actor's name, and so if I would have had to say it, say it or like mention him, I definitely was about to say the guy that looks like Matt Damon's dad.
I guess he kind of does.
I mean, like I don't know what Matt Damon's dad looks like, but he could. I feel like he could potentially look like a Matt Damon dad, a Matt dad.
in, in in the biography, in the biopic of Matt Damon, Kevin Costner will play Matt Damon's dad.
Oh,
There
bitch.
you go. Book it.
All right, putting it in the books.
Get your bets out. Make your
Already
bets.
passed.
Nah, but what? And then I guess the MLB is gonna do, I think, one game a year at that field, and I think they'll rotate teams, like who plays who there. But what I think they should do is that whatever MLB team plays there, they should have to wear like their oldest throwback uniform, or like whatever uniform ties into like that time era. Like they should have to wear like old uniforms.
Now, if they were smart, they would hold the World Series at those games, or like the last game of the World Series at that field.
See, I was thinking that as well. Like that would be super cool because first of all, it would be like nobody has home field advantage.
Yeah.
But if you look at the size of the Field of Dreams, it's literally like super tiny. Like I wonder, I'm gonna look up what that seating capacity is because it's like literally none.
But at the same time, like it's
The
for the
MLB would
players'
lose.
experience.
The MLB would lose so much money doing that.
It's for the
Um.
players' experience.
Okay, so the Field of Dreams is like 8,000 people.
And how many is an average football baseball field?
Let's look at the average attendance, I guess. I guess let's look at the average attendance of 2019. We'll just use that. 28,000 people is the average attendance. So you're losing about $20,000. 20,000 people, Ben.
Yeah, I was about to say $20,000. I think you are wrong. Baseball tickets are not that cheap.
Dude, that's a lot of money they'd be losing out on if they didn't play at like a legitimate baseball field.
Yeah, but at that point, you just build up seating for the freaking game for the
No, see,
stadium.
if you do that at the Field of Dreams, it kind of gets rid of the whole aesthetic of the field. It's supposed to take place in the middle of nowhere, Iowa.
Mm.
There's supposed to be cornfields all around and whatever.
Also, shout out Iowa going there actually this weekend. Not this
Oh,
weekend, but next weekend.
oh,
I know I just threw out a lot of words, but yeah. Going there next weekend. Gonna live there for the next like 6 months.
it's gonna
Gonna
be fantastic.
Oh yeah, and Grant's gonna visit me every day, and it's gonna be a great time.
If I had that much money, I don't know. If I had that much money to come visit you, I'd probably just buy you a house up here.
Why not buy yourself a house down here?
But that sounds like work, and then I
But
wouldn't
it
be.
also sounds like you're gonna be next to all of your friend group.
Nah, fuck that.
I guess family really is more important than friends.
It's about family, Ben. Family.
Bro, I'm not about that only fans. I'm about that only family. Oh, I saw that meme with Dom, whatever.
With Vin Diesel.
Yeah, and
I love. Remember how many I sent to our group chat?
no, I don't because I didn't look at them.
I
That's
sent
too
like
many to look
50.
at.
I probably sent 50.
That was stupid.
And they were all different. Every
Yeah.
single one.
Stupid. I hated it. And then Shane started doing it, and I was like,
No, but
Stop.
Shane started it, and I made sure I ended it by just mass loading it with Vin Diesel memes.
get a life, dude.
My life is memes. That's all I have. That and this podcast.
My life equals Vin Diesel.
All I know is Vin Diesel. Speaking of that, have you seen any recent movies, Ben? Any movies come out you've recently seen?
I watched the new Suicide Squad.
Ooh, I also watched the new Suicide Squad. We can't get too deep into it, but how'd you like it?
I was trying to remember how many people survived in the previous one because I know I'm pretty. If I remember right, the Fireboy didn't live. Will Smith didn't live. Witch Lady didn't live, but she was the bad guy, and maybe some other person I forget.
Did Will Smith die in the first one?
Well, I think I'm not totally sure, but I know that he wasn't in this one.
Well, no, but this wasn't even. This isn't a direct sequel to that one.
What do you mean?
It's not a
I'm
direct sequel, is it?
pretty sure it is.
I thought it wasn't because there's a couple of characters that like just didn't come back or whatever.
Well, I mean, in the first movie, they made a big deal about Harley Quinn staying with Joker ever since the big accident thing that turned her into like the criminal mastermind Harley Quinn. But in the new movie, she was split from Joker. Not a big story plot. Don't worry, it's not spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
So like she just wasn't with him, and she had some life lessons go on that you'll learn about in the movie from that relationship and stuff like that. So I can you can understand why I assume it's a sequel or a
Mm-hmm.
direct sequel. But I was all you know what I was frustrated about?
Yeah. What?
They were like, oh, we need another super badass leader guy, and he's gonna be pretty much the exact same dude with the exact same abilities, and 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 we're gonna make them seem like they're different.
Oh,
And
what? Oh, John Cena and Idris Elba.
kinda that they made a joke about how they're the same. John Cena and
Yeah.
Idris Elba are the same.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. They
I
did.
I was talking about Will Smith from the first movie and Idris Elba's character. They're pretty
Oh.
much the
Okay.
same dude. I was like, why? If you're gonna have the same freaking character, just bring Will Smith back and like make them the same character. Don't try and make them a different character if they're gonna be more or less the same.
Yeah, I don't know what the true difference between Deadshot and Blood. Is it Bloodshot? Is it Deadshot and Bloodshot?
I don't know. I'll look it up real quick.
I don't know. I don't know what the true difference between those guys. I know Will Smith was Deadshot, right?
I know one of them is Bloodshot.
Oh, well then I think it was Bloodshot and Deadshot.
Me mom, me mom, me mom. Yeah, Deadshot.
And then Idris Elba was he Bloodshot? Yeah, oh no, Bloodsport. He's Bloodsport.
Blood Sport. Okay, yeah. But I will
Again,
say,
they're pretty sure they're like almost the same character, it feels like.
yeah, I was frustrated by that. I didn't see any point to that. It did not
And Peace
seem,
and Peacemaker is basically the same character as well.
but he had some differences, which you'll
Like
find
what? They
out.
both they both were super accurate shots or whatever.
Yeah, but they had their abilities were the same, but they had some different personality stuff that sort of set them apart. And I did enjoy the fact that they had
Oh,
some
I guess
personality
you
stuff.
I guess you are right. I guess they both did play like very similar. Idris Elba and Will Smith. They did play very similar characters.
If I remember right, Will Smith's character had a daughter in the first movie that he was
Yep.
doing everything for. Idris Elba
Yep.
had a daughter that he
Has a
was doing
daughter.
everything for. And I was like,
Yep.
why not just make it the same character? And if you have to recast, shoot, that's fine. You can recast, but just don't make it a different character or a different character
Literally doing
name.
literally doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That
I didn't
frustrates.
think about that. Let's hear. What have I? Oh, I recently saw the Space Jam movie. I don't know. I
Oh
saw
yeah,
that.
I watched that too. I think it was like Thursday night. I watched that.
I don't know. I can't remember if we talked about it on the podcast or not, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty funny.
We talked about it briefly on the Back in Action episode, just saying
Oh,
like, oh,
okay.
there's a new one coming out like that weekend or
Yeah.
something like that.
I enjoyed it. It was pretty funny. I liked LeBron James, not a very good actor.
No,
Everybody else though in that movie was pretty good.
yeah,
I really liked oh god, what's his name? The guy who played the robot techno boy. What's his name? He was War Machine.
oh, I don't.
Oh, Algae Rhythm.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember the actor's name, but whoever that guy, he was fantastic.
Yeah,
I
he's
liked
always
him a lot.
good. Did you see that funny that funny video of an interview that Kevin Hart did with him?
What?
There was a hilarious an interview that Kevin Hart did with that actor, and they were talking about some like pop recent cultural stuff, like pop culture or whatever. Like, oh, I can't keep up with all these young kids. I'm like, I'm 57, and immediately Kevin Hart goes, "Damn!" and the actor looks at him like, "Excuse me," and Kevin it took Kevin Hart a few seconds, and he said, "Sorry, sorry." I was like, "Bro, just really called him old." Oh my god, it was so funny.
No, yeah, but did you like Space Jam? How'd you like it?
I liked it. Of course, it wasn't my favorite. I
Did
don't think.
did you see the old one?
No, not
Oh,
gonna.
so you have nothing to compare it to.
No, and I think that's for the better.
Ben, you've got to watch Space Jam.
No, I don't.
It's got Danny DeVito in it.
Yeah, and Space Jam 2's got LeBron James. There.
Or do you need Michael Jordan?
It does have Michael Jordan. Ooh,
It's got Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh.
I found the guy, Michael Jordan.
Suffering succotash.
Suffering succotash.
Um,
that was pretty good.
Before I watched the movie, the new movie, I saw on the internet or something this really hilarious video of someone rapping over Porky Pig. And just going to town on.
I'm gonna have to find that video. That sounds amazing.
It was like it. I think it might have been Eminem rapping over it or something like that. Somebody that sounded like Eminem, I think, if I remember correctly. But it was hilarious. Oh my god, it wasn't. Oh no, I'm thinking of Falcon that was in a music video with Eminem one time, and
I think he was.
He represented.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, no, it was in 8 Mile.
That was in 8 Mile.
I think so. I think that's what it was. I think cause I want to say that actor who plays Falcon showed up. He was like the rapper that Eminem was facing off against in 8 Mile, and Eminem kicked his butt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it was a meme saying, "Oh, Falcon can lose to Eminem, but can win against Thanos. We should have sent Eminem up against Thanos."
Yo, Thanos would have lost. The only reason like that. Wait, oh no, I lost my train of thought. Never mind.
Jeez.
No, have you seen the movie I'm actually gonna go see tonight? So this will probably date this podcast episode. But the movie I'm actually gonna go see Free Guy tonight. You remember that movie?
Free Guy?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Do I remember that movie? It's a new movie.
Yeah, but I mean, like, do you remember the trailers for it and stuff?
Yeah, I watch YouTube. It's got all the YouTube on it.
It's on all the YouTube ads. Yes.
No, it's got the YouTube on it, dude. Like, all the YouTube people.
It does?
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure it's got Ninja. It's got Jacksepticeye. All these different people.
Oh, okay. Sounds like people I don't really care about.
Or like internet people, like, oh, we do video games, so we gotta be in a video game movie.
I am a true man of class. I watch Smosh, or used to watch Smosh.
Wow.
I used to.
True man of class.
I occasionally watch Game Grumps, Ben. Ooh.
I watch Game Grumps a lot. I've fallen off the wagon because I've been watching South Park, but I'll get back.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Speaking of South Park, first of all, how are you liking it?
Right now I'm on the second superhero episode with the Keenan friends.
The Keenan friends.
So I had played the fractured.
Fractured butthole.
I had played that before I even watched any South Park episodes. And I was
so now you're slowly getting these references now.
Yeah, but whenever the Keenan friends came back out and like introduced everyone's superpower, whatever, like Token and but no, not Butters. He's General Chaos. No,
isn't he Emperor Chaos or whatever?
No, it's Professor Chaos, and then
Oh
it's
yeah,
General
Professor Chaos.
Disarray. Excuse my mouthness. But then like Token, Kyle, all them introducing them, and I was expecting Timmy to come out in his Professor X whole get up, and he comes out in an Iron Maiden, just like torture suit.
Yeah, yeah, he was like the Iron whatever. I don't remember what his name was.
The Iron Maiden. I was like, wait a minute. They gave the kid in the wheelchair the Iron Maiden. What you got?
That's what makes it funny. Did you end up watching the movie yet? Like I told you to?
No,
Ben, you gotta watch the movie.
no,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
But it's so funny.
I don't care. I'm not gonna do it if I don't want to.
That's it. I'm putting it on the podcast list for watching the South Park movie.
Wow. Did you even put Chitty Chitty Bang Bang on there?
We haven't gotten to that yet because you've been gone.
I mean, on the list.
I mean, I guess we can put it on the list.
Wow. I mentioned this like 2 weeks ago. Wow. Wow.
Well,
This guy.
anyways, I'm gonna go see Free Guy tonight. I'm really excited. I remember when it was gonna come out, and then COVID happened, and then I got pushed back like 2 years.
Yeah.
So, but I'm really excited to watch it.
I'm mad
Are you?
excited to watch it.
And then Jungle Cruise came out. I'm not really gonna go watch that one. I might watch it illegally. I'm a bad
Grant,
boy
what
like
did I
that.
tell you? You gotta support your local actors and actresses.
Oh, okay, my bad. I might watch it later. Then I might watch it later.
You
Is there
can't
anything
take
else
the
that's coming
money
out?
away.
I
What
didn't
else?
think any other movies coming out. Oh, low key, the Paw Patrol movie looks kind of good. Don't judge me, Ben. Are you judging me? Don't judge me.
I understand we rate obscure movies and movies that have seen the effects of time, but I didn't know you were absolutely mad
What about watching movies?
about watching Paw Patrol.
Ben, the animation looks fantastic. My eyes couldn't look away.
Paw Patrol as much as the next 5-year-old, but I'm not gonna go watch the movie.
I like Paw Patrol. Ben, I'm not gonna stoop down to that level. I'm not gonna go to a theater and watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it at all.
Well, I mean, if I'm bored on like a Thursday night, I might throw it on and say, huh, that was a
We're
decent
excited
movie.
to watch Paw Patrol.
I'm just saying it looks great. It looks fantastic.
Fantastic. But no, you don't see Grant being excited to watch me.
I am always excited to watch and listen to you.
Ew.
Don't you dare
Yeah.
say that.
Whatever. You can't hide any lies in the bedroom.
Whoa! 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 Wee! Whoa! Whoa!
Wee-woo. Wee-woo.
Wee! Woo! Wee! Wee!
Where's the sus police?
Yeah. Oh, there's another movie coming out that I'm actually like really hyped to go see. It's got Morgan Freeman in it.
Olympus has fallen.
No, not Olympus Has Fallen. No, what's that movie he's in? Oh, it's coming out. It's got a couple of big guys in there.
I don't
Oh,
know
excuse
what
me.
you're talking
God.
about.
Oh no, I'm looking it up right now because I can't remember what it's called. It's called The Comeback Trail.
I don't know what this is.
It's a movie that takes place in like the 1960s or 70s Hollywood, and this guy is like trying to get money to make a movie, but something happens and he needs to find a way to get money. Oh no, he took out a loan to make a movie that he couldn't pay back, so now the mob's after him. So what he does is he pretends to make another movie, and takes a big insurance policy out on his lead actor, and he keeps trying to kill the actor so he can get money. He keeps trying to kill the actor while trying to film the movie so he can get that insurance policy to pay off the mob.
Who puts an insurance policy on their main actor.
I don't know how Hollywood works.
Like I'm sure people will be like, "Oh, it's just like life insurance on like your wife or anything." But I guarantee you, your main actor is not gonna put you in their will.
Let's see here. Oh, it's got Robert De Niro, it's got Tommy Lee Jones, it's got Morgan Freeman.
This means nothing to me.
What? You don't know who Tommy Lee Jones is? Or Robert De Niro?
No.
Tommy Lee Jones was okay. You ever seen Men in Black?
Yeah. Was he the
He's
the
the
old
white guy. Yeah, he's the old guy.
Oh.
I can't think of what his name is. I can't think of what his agent name is.
It was like Kelly or something like that.
Is it K? Is it Agent K?
No, it starts with a K. It's not Agent K or whatever.
No, yeah, it is because they would only go on first name. They'd only go on first letter basis.
No,
Yeah,
I specifically remember Will Smith calling out something longer than K.
No, he would always say K. Well, okay, fine, well, whatever. The guy he played was Kevin Brown.
What?
What?
Was it really K?
Yeah, it's Agent K. He always would yell K.
I must have been like making up my own name for him or something. That's crazy.
That's something you do a lot.
What? In what instance other than now?
You make a lot of stuff, Ben.
Yeah, because I have the mind of a 3-year-old and I like making up my own stories so that I win.
I do nothing but win in my mind. Ben only knows winning.
Exactly. I just got my butt handed to me in Smash Bros, but I was playing to see who died the most times, so I won. Exactly. So don't come near me with your communist fascist lies.
Well then, Ben, since I know so much about movies, are you excited for any video games coming out then? Or did you play any cool video games recently or whatever?
I'm so excited for the new Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild 2? Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah. Because they're like...
What are you excited about the game for, Ben? Like, why are you excited?
Because you could make you fly.
Can't you fly already?
No. Okay, kind of. But that's besides the point. You can actually make you fly.
Like you can fly like Superman fly, not like glide or falling with style.
Well, I'm sure they're going to nerf it, but for all you technical people, that's make it worse and make it more fair. But as far as I know, it's going to essentially be the fly.
The fly?
Yes, the fly. And
so the only reason you're excited for Breath of the Wild 2 is having the ability to fly.
Well, that just opens up so many possibilities, such as places up high and doing cool things in the air, like slow-mo.
Slow motion.
Exactly. So that's how that's gonna work. And yeah.
What else are you excited for? Anything else?
Well, obviously Metroid Prime 4, but we don't talk about that until it's done.
Until it's like made?
Yes, because it's been in the making for like a bajillion years.
Oh, it's been in development hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
But game I recently played that I felt pretty good about myself was it was Rocket League.
Yeah.
I for all you people who don't know, Rocket League is this soccer game that you play with cars. If you don't know it, you're probably living underneath a shoe. And so I was on a whim, was just like, hey, I want to play singles because I never play singles. I never do like super competitive, and I usually only play with my friends. But it was just me. Yeah, it was just me. And so I was like, oh, I'll do this, and I got platinum on the first try. And so I was pretty proud of myself, and all my other friends are scrubs and got early gold, low gold.
Hey,
tell me I'm
wrong.
Smack
to me. Don't talk smack to me.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm platinum in Rumble.
That's Rumble. Talking about real big boy stuff.
Ben, I just reminded myself with you talking. So, have you ever heard of Far Cry?
Well, yeah.
Okay, have you ever played Far Cry? I'm gonna guess no.
No.
Well, give me I'm right. No. Anyways, I've told myself, hey Grant, I'm gonna try to get into the Far Cry games. Man, was that a mistake for at least the first two games.
It bad?
The first game is is like your basic, like, all right, here's your, it's like an on rails sort of thing where it's like, all right, go to this point, like complete this objective and kill everybody on the way, basically. Okay.
Oh,
So that's the first game. It's like, all right, here's your mission. Go to this building and click this button. Got it. And then you just kill a bunch of people on the way. And then once you press the button or like do the thing, it's like mission, and it cuts away and it says mission complete. And then you get a load screen, and then you get another load screen. It's like mission 4, like bathtub or something like that. And that's, I don't know. I was just saying it's usually one word missions. But anyways, the shooting in the game is absolute garbage. Okay?
you're garbage.
Like, to compare, this game came out like when Call of Duty, I think Black Ops 2 came out. And the graphics and the gameplay are absolute garbage.
So funny story. Since you
What?
said Black Ops 2, the only Call of Duty game I've played consistently is Call of Duty Black Ops
2?
1,
Uh-huh.
and that was for the Wii.
Nice.
So like you saying Black, I was just like, so much rushing back, so much badness, so bad.
No, but anyways, the first thing in the game they teach you is, all right, remember to be sneaky, and they're like, if you press this button, you'll throw rocks. So then the guys will be like, hey, what was that? And then like wander over there, and then you can like kill them. Yeah, there is no like stealth at all in the game, even though they try to tell you to be stealthy. Literally, if I like just like kind of walked into an area, everybody from like a mile away would be like, hey, there's a guy there, shoot him! Like, it didn't matter. Like, even if you were like crouched or anything, no, it doesn't matter. Like, as soon as you entered an area, you were just bombarded with like bullets and rocket launchers.
Yeah,
And
that sounds fun.
no, it wasn't. And the guys could shoot you from like a mile away. Like, at one point, the people weren't even rendering in. Like, I couldn't even see them, and they were shooting at me.
That's how Call of Duty online games go for me. Whenever I play with my friends or on my friend's
Yeah.
account or whatever, it's just like I get shot and I'm like, where, wait, who are you?
But it was ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. And there was, and like the final area, oh my god. Oh, there's no health. There's like barely any health anywhere. And there's barely any bullets anywhere for me to use. It was just, oh my god, I just wanted to end it all, Ben. It was so bad.
Don't be a nerd. Do it.
But I ended up beating it. I did beat it. Although the final boss was so easy. They built this guy up he's like, oh, I'm the bad, I've got all this stuff, I've like mutated myself and I'm gonna be unstoppable, blah blah blah. And then I literally like unload one clip of an AK-47 into him and he dies. It was so easy.
Oh no.
God, it was so easy. But, so that game, I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't horrible. Far Cry 2, though? If you thought that 1 was bad, they took that up to another level of shit. God, that game is a pain. You're on a big map. There's no fast traveling. You can get a car, but there are bad guys that will randomly attack you all the freaking time, and they break your car. You gotta get out of your car, you gotta fix your car all the goddamn time, and then once you get back in your car, you get attacked again. You're fighting malaria, so every like 20 minutes your guy goes like, I got malaria, and then you gotta take a shot to heal yourself, and you only have a limited amount of health, and all the missions are across the map, so wherever you start, you get a mission from the bottom right corner, you gotta go all the way to the upper left hand corner. Ugh. Oh, God, I hate it so much.
I only listened to about half of what you said.
Far Cry 2 can suck a dick.
Whoa, this is a
God,
family show, young man.
God, that game was so bad. Well, not
Was
bad,
it?
but just annoying. Half of the time you're in your car just driving and trying to fight people for no reason.
I'm sure. Yeah.
God, if you played it for like 2 hours, you would hate your life. I swear you would.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've heard
And there's
not good things.
and there's also no stealth mechanic. They tell you to be stealthy. There's no stealth mechanic, and people can shoot you from a mile away.
Oh.
God, I hate it.
Uh,
But anyways, that's my rant on Far Cry. I'm playing Far Cry 3 right now. I literally stopped playing Far Cry 2 because I got so pissed at it, and I went to Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 is legitimately fun. I actually have fun playing that game. It's a good game. I enjoy it.
I've heard good things about Far Cry 3 and above.
I can be stealthy. I actually have a decent amount of health. There's a way that I can heal myself without having to have like healing items. Like again, I can be stealthy. I can be stealthy.
I just need to ask, can you be stealthy?
Yes.
Are you sure?
God, it's such a good game compared to at least the first and second one. Like even when I was like I was looking stuff up about the Far Cry games. Nobody, and I like me, nobody talks about Far Cry 2 unless you specifically look for Far Cry 2.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought of a game that I was not to say that I'm ignoring you or anything, but I just thought of a
No, it's fine.
game.
No, that's fine. I understand. I understand.
I'm
No, it's
just
fine.
saying you're not
No, it's fine.
important anymore.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
obviously
That's fine.
the
You're right. You're
star.
right. I forgot what
You
happened last time. This is Caleb's show now. I don't
you
exist
don't do
anymore.
anything for this, and I just need to say what I'm gonna say. But I just all of a sudden was like brain blast and thought of another game that I was super mad dummy hype for. And did you ever play Sonic Colors?
I did not. The only Sonic game I really played would have been Sonic Unleashed.
That was not a good one.
I also played Sonic Riders a lot too. That was fun too.
Sonic Colors is one of the less bad 3D Sonic games, and by Jove, does it ever have the best soundtrack of
my
all
friend
time.
my friend Jerice just praises the soundtrack for that game. Actually, he actually really does.
They're coming out with a remastered version of it.
I was gonna say, aren't they coming out with a remaster of that game?
Yes, and I hope it's gonna be a little bit better, maybe a bit touched up. Of course, it's gonna look better and everything like that. But I was so mad in the trailer for the remaster that they did the whole intro without the intro song. I was
Really?
so mad because the intro
Dang.
song is so good. It's like and it's like take off at the speed of sound. Bright lights.
was
It was
was it as good? Was it as good as Escape from the City?
yes. It's equal to or greater than.
I don't know. Escape from the City's pretty iconic.
Follow me, set me
Set
free.
me free, trust me, and we will escape
Escape
from
from
the
the
city.
city. Yeah, I would say it's equal to or greater than.
Dang,
Most
that's some big words, Ben.
most likely equal to.
That actually gets me thinking. In your head, what was the game you were the most hyped about to like come out? Like you're like, I'm pre-ordering this, or I'm downloading it as soon as I can. I'm just gonna plow through it. Like, what's the most hyped you think you've been for a game?
Ever?
Yeah, ever. I know it's kind of hard, but like your opinion. Like, what game do you think you were the most hyped for?
In my opinion, I think it's and I know it says a lot about me, but I think it was Breath of the Wild.
Okay, no, I understand that. A lot of people were really
But
hyped for that game to come out.
but thing is, I didn't really like look for games. I didn't really go on the internet to look at what games are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I was growing up. I was always like, oh, let's go to GameStop. I want to go to GameStop. Let's look around. and I'd get whatever I thought looked good.
Mm-hmm.
But for a while, my grandma had gotten me a subscription to Game Informer, the
Yo,
magazine.
oh my god, I have. Do you still have some of your old ones?
Oh, maybe somewhere.
Oh my god, I should go. Oh, the next intermission we do, I should totally grab a couple of mine. I think one of mine has like one of mine I think is hyping up Halo 3, I think,
I
or
know,
something like that.
I
I've got a couple
know,
old ones.
I know. One of mine was mad hyping up the Skyward Sword whenever it first came out.
Ooh.
Which I was super let down whenever that game came out for the first time because it promised watercolors and it didn't have watercolor. I was
What?
angry, like,
Been angry.
because at that point, like, of course, right now I'm a big Zelda fan, but at that point, Zelda was like the only thing I played.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, Skyward Sword, oh my god, oh, watercolors, and looking so cool, and like swinging the sword around, oh my god. But then it was garbage. Luckily, I didn't get it at first. I looked at a couple videos on YouTube, and glad I
Mm-hmm.
did that.
I think the game that I got the most hyped for like ever was probably the final season of the Walking Dead game.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're mad into those Telltale games.
I'm so mad into those. I was so hyped that they were gonna do a second Wolf Among Us, and then they ended up canceling it, or it's at least in development hell right now because the company went under. Like they literally like, hey, we're gonna do a second Wolf Among Us, and everyone's like, hell yeah! And then like 2 weeks later, it's like, and the Telltale is now has fallen into debt, and now is not a company anymore. It's like, no, that was so
Oh,
sad. And they barely churned out that last Walking Dead game too. Like it was like in development, and they were like pretty close to finishing it, and then the company went under. But luckily, Skybound Studios, like a company that Telltale worked for, like they worked with a lot, I think they bought the remnants, or at least they gave Telltale enough money to finish the Walking Dead game.
really?
Yeah, it was really close, like them not finishing the game too. It was like really close.
Well, one thing that I was always a little confused about is why more companies like that who maybe will have trouble turning out the last project that they have or something like that. Why don't they go for crowdfunding? Because I guarantee you they would have gotten an immense amount of support.
That's a good question. Well, maybe they didn't know they were. I mean, well, it was weird how that whole thing went down. It's like the company knew, but like the employees didn't know. And like employees like walked in one day and they're like, "Yeah, you're all fired." And then they're like, "Wait, what?" And then they forced them out. Or
Yeah.
it was really weird how it went down. I don't know, but that was probably the most hyped I really ever got for a game. Was probably that one, and also maybe Red Dead Redemption 2. Even though I never played the first Red Dead game, Red Dead Redemption 2 was just like everybody was hyped about it, and I was watching the trailers for it, and I was like, "Dang, this actually looks like a fantastic game."
I mean, that was one of the first. That was one of the first games that came out after. Actually, that was the only game that came out from Rockstar after Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, that's probably why.
And
Super hype.
when did Grand Theft Auto 5 come out?
Like 2013, I think.
Yeah, so people
It
were
was like
waiting.
it was like 6 years, I think. Like yeah, like yeah, probably like 6 years, 5 or 6 years.
People were waiting for a Grand Theft, or no, not a Grand Theft, another Rockstar game in general.
Yeah,
They-
and man, did they deliver! I tell you what,
they- I mean, that's a pretty substantial game.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is fantastic. Like the multiplayer is more to be wished for, but the story itself, like the story mode, fan freaking tastic. It was a great game overall.
I enjoyed what I saw of it.
Well, Ben, starting to get to that time. Do you want to give us a Hot Wheel of the week?
Oh, gotta run.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Bam, bam.
Okay, this actually. Wait. I don't know. I don't have all my Hot Wheels at the moment.
Well, that's right. They're all packed away.
Yeah, so
I mean, I can go. I've got a pretty cool Hot Wheel I can do.
I mean, I just don't want this to be a repeat.
Well, do you want here? Let me go then. I've got a Hot Wheel of the week then.
Okay.
All right. So my Hot Wheel of the week it's still in the packaging too.
Wait,
It's this.
wait.
What?
Hot Wheel of the Week now.
All right, so my Hot Wheel is this super. It's almost like a truck sort of car. It's an older style one. It's white with orange paint, like orange accents on it, and it's the Atari Pong car.
What?
Yeah, Atari released a couple of cars with association with Hot Wheel. They worked together to release a couple different I think it was Atari. It was either Atari or just video games in general, but this one is like a Pong truck. It's orange and white. It's kind of like a van-esque style, and it's got Atari. On the side of the truck. Oh no, it's got Pong. Sorry, my bad. It says Pong. It's got Pong on the side of the truck. It's like a creamy color, orange accents. Yeah, it's a pretty cool car. Still in the packaging too.
I just looked it up online, and shoot, that must have been pretty dang old.
Well, I mean, the car is not old. It was like a release, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Like they re-released it or something like that.
I know it goes for like $20 on eBay.
Oh, does it? Mine is still in the packaging.
No, with packaging. It goes for $20.
Well, yeah, mine's still in the packaging.
Exactly.
But no, yeah, so there's a Hot Wheel. There's like super classic Hot Wheel.
Classic, bougie, whatever the last word is, I could never understand her.
What, bougie? Oh, wait, what?
No, the third word. It's like classic bougie ratchet or something like that.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, Ben, take us out.
All right. Hold on.
I guess.
I'll take us out. I know it's hot outside, but I'll take it.
Wait, no, Ben, not literally take us. No, not like physically take us outside. Ben, out the sun! Ah, it's so hot
out! You told me to take you out, and so I'm taking you out, baby girl. Women are confusing.
All right, take us out, Ben. For real this time.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, asking me for things. The audacity. Take care of him.
Ben, no! Ben, no!
Got him. See you later, alligator. I'm playing with a lighter. Did you just fart? This is gross. Disgusting.